Hey, what's going on, guys? I don't know if that's too loud or not. Oh, if you don't mind, thank you, Mother. Thank you, Mother. What is going on, people? Hopefully everybody's doing well tonight. I got shafted by the tax man today. I owe. So, anyway, I got taxes, but I got my Chippy shirt in. So which way do I turn? That way. See my fat gut. But Chippy is here. I got my Chippy. What's going on, Bob? What's going on, Dave, Rich, Mike, William, everybody that's here, everybody that's watching so far. I got to figure out why my freaking thing is always so dark. Yeah, Taxman sucks. Taxman sucks, especially the new codes. New codes do not help us smaller people out at all. Not at all. So, anyway, that was the crappy part. The other crappy part is I got to go back to work tomorrow, so I'm back to work mañana. And the good thing was we got Chippy. My Chippy shirt came in. My paints are going to be here Friday or Saturday, so I could start working on those. We're going to be unboxing Christine, and we'll be taking a look at Omar's models again real quick tonight. Social Security check starts in May. Who's knocking on the door? Hold on one second, guys. Let me Sorry about that, guys. Let me make sure I didn't hit the mute button. I thought I wasn't expecting the kid to be home without his keys. It's a drug bust. No drugs for me. No drugs for me. The only drug I do is alcohol. And I'm almost off the nicotine, and that's not even a drug. Kenny's in trouble? No, the wife's in the bedroom studying or doing a project for school. The boy was out with his friends, so I wasn't expecting him back so early. He's usually not home till 11, 12 o'clock at night, so he's not usually there for a while. Oh, and thanks to Will, I completely forgot. I thought this week was the last week of February. I thought we were at the 24th. That's because I'm going back to work tomorrow. But next Saturday is the giveaway. Next Saturday is the final Saturday of the month. Is there an armed chippy in the house? Unfortunately not. It's too hard to get a gun here. Well, it's easy to get a gun here in New York City if I go to the projects or somewhere, grab one illegally. I could grab one like that tonight, but for me to legally get a gun here is just ridiculously hard and not even worth it. Infringing on my rights to bear arms. I got a call from 100. They want to borrow 100 radios. No mention of money. Yeah, of course. There's never any money involved. And of course, today I'm going back to work. Tomorrow it's supposed to be cold out. It's a good fun on that stuff. So, well, let's run through. We got 9, 10 people here. 10 people. Shut up, Dana. As soon as she comes in, she's got to start. Oh, that's that event. I had that. Let's see. Which ones do I have? There we go. We'll go through these again just in case we have anybody new here. So we got the Batman group build going on. The Be a Kid Again group build, which is actually I got my primer in. Because I ran out of primer and I used the white Tamiya primer for the first time, and I did not like it. It's very thin, so I'm going to use that for my figures. But I got in, let's see, this way. They changed up their formula on the 1000. I like the 1000. Dana was telling me that the 1200 does a really nice job, and it doesn't even mess up any of your detail on there. You're considering letting others sell extra model kits like Omar's? Yeah, eventually we're going to do, if you got stuff to sell, we could do it in the group. And I was saying it last night on the live show that I might do it every Wednesday night. If somebody has something to sell, get me a list and we'll do Wednesday nights. We'll put things up for sale. So yeah, I got my, I don't know how we got on the primer thing because I started reading the question, but I got my primer, and so I can, oh, that's why. So I could finally get back on my Be a Kid Again group build. Yay. Then we got the Shelf Queen group build, which I need to finish up my Be a Kid Again group build so I could get back on the Grim Reaper first. He'll be the first one. Then we got Halloween, Christmas group build, and the Secret Santa group build. I got to catch, hey, what's going on, Philip? I got to catch Buck because he finished up his Secret Santa build of the monster from Frankenstein. So I got to catch him so I can get his up on the site. I don't know if he wants anything written up with it or not. So Buck, if you're watching, let me know. Tamiya Gray I like too. I usually have Tamiya Gray, the Fine Gray Primer, and Mr. Surfacer 1000. The Tamiya I think is $10 for me at Hobby Lobby if they have it in. Actually, I'll tell you right now because it's the same price as the white. Yeah, the white and gray are $10.99. Both $10.99 for me. Which 3D printers? You got the two types. You got resin, and then you got your other 3D printer that uses PLA, ABS, and other types of filaments that you can put through there. You actually have wood filament. You have metal filament that me and my brother used to make barrels and rusted them in vinegar. So there's a whole, it depends on which 3D printer you're talking about, William. Chimichanga. So anyway, there's going to be no vote tonight because I got nothing left. Nothing left to whatchamacallit, vote on. We got the one. It'll be the child next week. This is our giveaway for next Saturday. And Saturday you have we'll be giving away, or Hobby Mike will be giving away from NY3D Creations 2 kits of his. PLA is the regular plastic strand that you put through the extruder. The extruder heats up, and then it goes layer by layer by layer. So that would be the most common one to use. CA glue. No, don't use model glue. You can use CA. You can definitely use CA on it. I'm trying to think if I still have it around. Let me see if I still... I don't know what I did with it. Yeah, I do have it around. I do. Here, let's get this out of the way. And we'll jump over to some more stuff. Let's go over to the workbench. Since you're talking about 3D printed stuff. The PLA is strong. There's nothing wrong with the PLA. That's actually... This guy here is made out of PLA. This I was making a base for... was going to make the base for the Voyager. There's a lot of... I mean, when I did it, you could still see some of the striation marks on here. But there's a lot of sanding, a lot of Bondo, a lot of filler, just to get rid of... If you can see... I don't think you'll be able to see inside. Inside is where you can really see the striation marks from the regular 3D printers, not the resin 3D printers. But that was done up. This is hollow. PLA. Nothing wrong with this. Strong as hell. Nothing's going to happen. Like I said, this is hollow in here. So I was going to drill a hole and just put a pipe or something in here for the base. Right there. And then we were doing a huge one. You could tell this one is... There's all sorts of stuff in this bag. What we were doing was for... I think it was the C. This is all PLA. Gotta see which side goes together here. But what we did is, I think it's that side. They should line up. I can't even get it in there. I don't know why I can't get it in there, but what we did was, this was going to be the base, and we're going to put the pole there too. And then there's more pieces to this thing. This is clear PLA. But this would have went across, and then across. I forgot exactly how this goes, but to light it up, this is the badge actually from, I think that went there. From the C, I think it is. That's the badge from it. And then my brother did this one. You can see all the marks. If this was resin, you wouldn't get all these things from Phil. That Voyager emblem, I did that. That's 3D printed up on. Hey, what's going on, Ian? Yeah, the CA should be fine, William. I 3D printed this one up on just an old XYZ 123 printer, and then whatchamacallit, sanded it, painted it, all that good stuff. But this was prototyping for another stand for the C with lighting and everything. I don't remember what parts went where, because it's so long since I've done it. There's another little Voyager one there. Tiny baby Voyager one. I think actually this is the same file as this one, and I just took this smaller file and I made the file bigger. This way I could print that up. But 3D printing is fun, except for the stink of PLA. Oof. And the resin one too. I'm very sensitive to that stuff. Very, very sensitive to the smells of this stuff. Like Ajax, I can't take the smell of Ajax. You could do some fun stuff with it. The resin printers are definitely much, much better than the PLA printers. PLA, what's going on, Ush? Then the PLA I would just use for prototyping and stuff like that. Resin's the way to go for everything else. Actually, I think I may have shown you these, but we were working on doing the cannons for the 350 scale Klingon ship. So we're doing these for lighting, and these are all test pieces, and these are all resin. And I'm trying to think, like, these have been sitting around, so this got warped, but this is all resin little starships. So much better than PLA. NX-01. You can see these things. Things are much better. If we would have cured them right. Then I got the little fat lady. This is like a test print thing. Oh, if anybody watches, if you know Sexy Cyborg, she actually made this is an old one, an old figure she made of herself that she could print out. And this is all resin. I want to see what I have in here. BOP. Oh, okay. We're having a little trouble. Well, not a little trouble. They were actually coming out pretty good. We were making, I didn't even open these up. I don't know if you can see these. We made the heads separate. So that's this head here. We made them separate, so if you wanted to use brass to make your own pipes down this way for the cannon. So we made those, and then these tiny little guys. I don't even know if you can see that guy. That is the one that goes towards the back here. So we made those two so you can make your own. I could make my own. I got a ton of them. This way I can make my own piping going through there. And this one's not that good. These we actually made to fit. If I would have kept them right. Let me see. I'm pretty sure I made them to, well, my brother, I shouldn't say me, my brother made them to fit. Where is it? Where's the hole in there? Yes, he made them to fit. I just shoved it in there. You should be bringing wire through here, but I don't have it. He made it, and I don't know where they are. I must have lost them. But he actually made the cap to fit over these. So this would actually go a little further back. And he made it so that the light would be right in there. And then you could put the cap on and, you know, make it look like it's shooting. So he's good at the 3D printed stuff. That's why I'm always bugging him to make me stuff. Him and Paul. How can I get those emblems from you, Kenny? I'm going to do some Star Trek builds soon. That was the only one I made. My 3D printer is actually underneath. I think it's underneath the desk. No, my 3D printer is up in the attic. What the hell you call it? The extruder that heats up and pushes the filament through and then does the crazy stuff. It's broken and I didn't buy a new one, so I don't have a 3D printer anymore. So you'd have to ask somebody with a 3D printer to print that guy up for you. They'd have to. I think I found that file. on Thingiverse. I'm pretty sure it was. So unfortunately, I cannot make it for you. If I could, I would, but that's the only one I have and the only one I ever made. And I don't. My 3D printer's broken up in the attic. Up in the attic, broken away. So if there's anybody watching with a 3D printer with the PLA that wants to make one for Phil, let him know. A friend was supposed to print a tray for holding Tamiya square bottles in place, holds 3 and lock them in place so it can't be spilled. Everybody's making that thing, William. Paul Tosney's making one of those for us too. That's like a generic thing everybody's making for the bottles and the glues and all that other good stuff. And that's an easy actually way to learn to draw because it's just a simple shape. I have so much problem drawing. Somebody on the site. All right, I want to go look for something real quick. I want to see if I can find it. I want to see if I can find it. If my freaking computer would go any slower. Any slower. Hobbylink group. I gotta see, once I see who did it, if I could get him to post it on the site. I did that. Sorry, I want to, if you're interested in 3D stuff, and if you're on Facebook and you're on the group, the HobbyLink International group, I'll tell you who to scroll down to. I'm still scrolling. It's not him. It's not me. Oh, come on. Why's it got to be so far down the page? Oh, this sucks. Okay, there we go. Michael, I'm going to kill your last name. Lalor, Lalor. He just 3D printed up, if you remember the old car game at the arcades, the Daytona USA, where you had the steering wheel and the shifter that just went 1, 2, 3, 4 like that. But he just built that up. So if you look on HobbyLink International's group on Facebook and just scroll way down till you see it, he actually has a micro screen in there, so it looks like the video game, and he's drawing up the whole thing in 3D. He's doing a very, very nice job on that thing. Dr. Bob and the sections of PVC pipe to make glue and paint holders. There you go. I still scratch build most of my modifications. Yeah. Looks like 3D printing is going to be taken away. Hey, what's going on, Jason? Taking away the scratch building. Now it's going to be learning how to draw and 3D print your stuff, which makes things a lot easier. That's right. Hit the like button or suffer the wrath of Chippy if you want. And if you didn't know, Chippy merchandise is in. I got my Chippy shirt on tonight. There he is. Wait, that way. Chippy's hanging. Actually, unfortunately, we lost a member of the community because he did something with Chippy that I wasn't appreciative for, and I called him out for it on the site and asked him to take it down. And then I guess he wanted to leave because he did something with Chippy that I didn't want done with Chippy, so he left the whole site. But no big deal. No big deal at all. Don't mess with Chippy. Chippy's our mascot. He's our logo. So no doing extra drawings on him or anything like that. Not at all. All right, I'm going to run through. We got 16 people here, so I'm going to run through. Most of you were here last night, but I'm going to run through Omar's kits real quick. And then we'll move over to Christine. Events. There's no vote tonight because I ain't got nothing else to do. So next week we're going to be doing the child from NY3D Creations. So this one's just a single kit. I think he still has it, the Cygnus from Black Hole. So if anybody's interested in that, yeah, smash it more. If anybody's interested in that, shoot Omar an email. I'm going to pop up Omar's email again. Let me find Omar over here. Omar's email is actually on the site. And if I see something that's sold, I'll let you know it's sold because I didn't take any pictures off or anything like that. So this is Omar's email. So he's got that one for sale. These are the TV show ones. These are, that flying sub is sold. The big flying sub is sold. So that's gone. No fedora on Chippy. So all these are available except for, in this group, the only one not available was the flying sub. I think that's 1/32nd scale or 1/35th scale, something like that. It was a bigger scale kit. So that one's gone. And all these are on the site, so if you want to come to the site and check it out, you can. All these Star Wars ones, as far as I know, are still available. Let me go over to the site. I know Omar posted something. I'll let those run through. Area 51 UFO is gone. The Protector Galaxy Quest is gone. Interstellar Space Ranger is gone. The Proteus Fantastic Voyage is gone. The USS Defiant 420 scale is gone. Voyage to the Bottom of the Sea, Flying Sub, that one is gone. And Robin, Batman, Riddler, Catwoman, and Joker are gone. So once we go through those, I'll let you know. All the Star Wars ones are still here. So the Star Wars ones. Star Trek. The Flying Sub Kit is the one I wanted but couldn't make an offer until the end of March. Boo, that stinks. Yeah, he's trying to move his stuff as quick as he can because he needs to make room. He's got 3D printers out the wazoo. What did I say? Just the 420 is gone from Star Trek here. So everything else is still available in the Star Trek range, except for the Defiant. I was lucky enough. I got my Defiant from who did I get my Defiant from? Called TV Man. I just really want my paints to come. I want my paints to come already. There's the Defiant. That's gone. Somebody picked that guy up. Once it gets to the runabout, I'll go down to the sci-fi movies. I don't know. You'd have to, any of this, if you have any questions about the kits, you got to email Omar or get a hold of him on the site. I just grabbed pictures from the internet and then threw them up here just as a general idea. So if you guys have questions, just hit up Omar. His email, if you need his email again, it's right here. I'll post it again. Boop. There it is. He's got the 2 of the 1/350 scale kits available. Yeah, that's nobody's picked that thing up, so that's still sitting there. This is the clear version of the DS9 space station. So that's all those. Like I said, if you miss anything, just go to the site. We got them on the site. Sci-fi movies, that's gone. The 500 scale Yamato is still around. I know a couple people were interested in that, so that might be a bidding war going on that. Proteus is gone. This actually may be a good thing for Wednesday nights. Robbie the Robot is still there. You know, if people have things they want to sell, get me a list. And Wednesday nights we'll do this too. Go through stuff. The Ranger's gone. And that's gone. So those are all the sci-fi ones. Real Space, he still has all of these that are coming up. I got a few more to go. 140 Ford scale, that's a big one. Yeah, that's what he's selling, the 500 Yamato. I want to get so many kits, but I don't have room for them or the funds for them, so I just stick with what I got and build what I have. Unless I really, really, really want something like the Titanic. These miscellaneous ones are pretty much all Pegasus Hobbies. except for the Roman warship. He's got the Roman warship still. I think the next one is the UFO. This one is gone. This Area 51 UFO is gone. That's a cool kit. I like the Mercury 9. I'm just waiting to see which, because he didn't have many of these. Miscellaneous. No, he didn't have. And the next up is the planes. The planes are all still there. Oh, that would be cool, William. Like I said, if you're watching and you're not a chatter and you're interested in any of these, just grab Omar's email address, email him, and put in the description. You know, you could put HobbyLink International kit sale or something like that. This way he knows it's not spam or anything, and make him an offer on something you want. Because I know we got 19 people, and 19 people aren't always talking. Some people just like to watch, and they don't like to get involved in the conversation, which is cool either way. Cool either way. Wait for this sucker to go through. He had a bunch of planes. I want that plane. That's a nice plane. Working on a diorama for the Mercury 9. That's cool. And welcome aboard, Shane. I don't think I've seen you here on the channel before. Welcome to the group. Yes, indeedy. The Spad was the first one, I think. The Mercury 9 is a cool... I like that thing. I'd like to actually build a diorama, too, of actually how that picture was on there. I like it how it's lit up. These are the Battlestar Galactica ones he has. I used to have the command module kit when I was a kid. Last I saw was a combo kit with the Lander. Ooh, I'm one of the silent ones, and thanks. Silent is okay. We know not everybody's a talker, but thank you for joining us and popping into the conversation. I appreciate it. And if you haven't come over to the community, come on over. We'd love to see your diorama. Everybody's welcome. Everybody's treated as equals. Nobody's... The only time I get mad is if somebody messes with Chippy. That's the only time I get mad. No, the only time we have problems on our site is if the golden rule is broken. They talk politics or religion, and then they get the boot. Otherwise, it's just models. We'd love to see you over there. If anybody's here watching and you have trouble getting onto the site, meaning registration-wise, check your junk mail and spam mail. I had to help 2 people get in today. And also, if you're on the channel, look for the playlist, and it shows you everything about the community, how to work with it and everything. That's right, don't mess with Chippy. Chippy will mess you up. All right, those are all the Battlestar Galactica ones. Figures. The Batman figures that are coming up, all 5 of these are done. They're sold. I've been wanting to build another JJ Prize after I finished the first one I built. No more has one. Yes, he does have one. I actually had the JJ Prize with the photo etch for it, and also the orbital dry dock masks for that one. Chippy is the jam. Gotta make a Chippy song if you want. Brown robot. No, chipmunk. No, because he wouldn't be a chipmunk. He's a chinchilla. He's just Chippy. His name's just Chippy. Chippy needs a girlfriend. All right, these are the ones he has. The first few there are ones that are gone. God, those JJ Prize masks are getting harder to find. Orbital Dry Dock, man. I heard some bad things about them with shipping and stuff. It was on Starship Modeler and all sorts of other places that deal with sci-fi stuff that you ordered, and it took forever and ever to get your things. But I heard that if you did have them, they were excellent masks. I haven't used them yet. They look like excellent masks because they're actually not the vinyl stuff that Aztec Dummy uses. Aztec Dummy uses just vinyl like you put on the wall for kids and that type of vinyl. The vinyl that Orbital Dry Dock uses is actually made for painting and painting cars and stuff like that. So he actually used the right type of stuff. The stuff that Aztec Dummy used, from listening to Simon and a couple other people, the black is overly sticky and hard to get off, and that the orange one isn't as sticky, but I'm not sure. I've never used it, but I know it's not the vinyl that you're supposed to be using as a paint mask itself. It's just, you can use it. It just might pull up your paint. So those are all the figures. This is the Batman stuff he has. I didn't see any Batman stuff yet. Mobius is promising Batgirl of the Batman 66 figures. That would be nice. All I want is Batgirl to finish off the set. That's all I want. We're waiting on Batgirl, the top figure of the bat symbol that they're all standing on. It's the only one I need. Who else here is waiting on a Titanic? $400 something worth of Titanic. We're missing Benny tonight. Benny built Christine, I think, for one of the group builds. Egghead and King Tut would be cool. There's a whole bunch of cool stuff out there, but who owns? It's Pegasus Hobbies that owns Mobius now. Pegasus bought them out, so hopefully they do the right thing. Batgirl is late 2020, probably fourth quarter. We shall see if she's a Christmas gift or not. Hopefully she is. I'd like to find that kit under the tree, no doubt about it. Yeah, that Titanic. Everybody wants that Titanic. It's a nice damn Titanic. I don't know if I got bit or something on my arm. It hurts like mad. I got bit or burnt. So those are all the Batman ones. And actually, those are all the kits. So if you've seen anything you like, and you want to make Omar an offer, I'll do it again this way because I know people are jumping in and out. There's his email address. You can go to the site. And check out all the kits there, and you can always email Omar there. That's what happened to Iron Man Mark 6 model. I used Aztec dummy paint mats. Were they the black or the orangish yellow ones, Phil? Because I know the black ones are super sticky, and they'll pull your paint right off. Yeah, that thing is selling out, but there'll be more just because they know they can make money off of that guy. Okay, so I just jumped in and was wanting to know why the guy's selling. Omar is selling... Yeah, ask questions. Ask all the questions you want. If I can answer them, I'll answer them. Omar's selling off because he is huge into 3D printing now. He's got, I think, at least 3 printers now, maybe 4, and he's got another big one on the way, and that's what he's into. So he doesn't even want to bother with plastic kits anymore. Maybe a couple he wants to hold on to, but he's moving all his plastic kits. So where the plastic kits are taking up all that room in his house, he's trying to move all that out so he can make that into his 3D room. So that's why he's selling all of those. Yeah, those Titanics are moving quick. I got the Aztec Joker pants set. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. Oh, boy, Bob, you're in trouble. You're in trouble. I have a cameo cutter and plan on learning to cut my own mask out of Aura Mask. Aura Mask is the good deal. That's the stuff that works. Yeah, I was doing it on the... For the small mask I want to make myself, I have the Cricut. And the Cricut's going to be fine for that. The mask I got was the yellow candy. Still probably too sticky, right, Philip? That it was just pulling the stuff off. 20 on 7 likes. You only smash a like that. Get on him, Richard. Get on him. All right, guys. Give me a second. I'll be right back. Hold on. Don't go nowhere. Alrighty, break time. Break time. The kid's doing his thing, the wife's doing her project, everything's good, and the cat is sleeping on the end of the bed. Nah, I only vape now. Vaping on the zero nicotines. The buffering, I'll keep saying it, guys, the buffering is not my side. I am here. If it does buffer on my side, I'll let you know. But the buffering Has nothing to do with me. Google, Yahoo. What the hell are we on? YouTube says we are good. And I'm also in the green on the OBS. So any buffering is on YouTube. No Canon problems, gold paint I used. Damn paint. Detailing set for the Titanic. Good kitty is a sleeping kitty. Yes. Max, I'm surprised Max isn't over here. 1 in deck and 13. Yeah, that thing's going to add up in price. Is there a list of these kits on HobbyLink site or Omar site? There's a link to them. If you join the community, there is a list. We have a specific group, so we can just keep taking things down and adding kits if we have to. Let me see. I'm gonna grab. I didn't update today, but there are kits off this list. Hold on. Let me see if I can do this without copy and pasting everything that's okay. Copy. I'm gonna slap a whole huge list in here. It's gonna look like shit. It's gonna look like crap, but let me see if it'll let me enter. It only lets me do 200 characters. Okay. Yeah, we didn't put them up as an article. I have to jump back on the HLI. Yeah, if you go to you got to be on the community, and here is the status and join the group. Don't worry, we won't bite you. That's the group it's in. So if you wanna get in on them, you can check them out right there. But you gotta be a registered member. So you didn't miss anything. We just went over the kits from yesterday again, buddy, and a little talking. But I used the Asset Dummy set for my War Machine, and it turned out great. Had no problems with the mask at all. Yeah, I've heard good and bad about, especially the black ones being overly sticky, leaving a residue and pulling up paint on those. So I've never used them. I know Auramask is awesome for paint. Anyway, Vallejo's metal color. Ordered some of the... No, I have not used those. I have not used the metal colors. So last week, it ended up Christine won the vote. So Christine is this week, and Baby Yoda's next week, or the child. I don't hear the hype around the show anymore. It seems like that, it's like the excitement of that show has gone away. Had a good chat last night with Omar. Great guy. Yeah, Omar's a really good dude. I've surfed the site a few times, but not joined. Pretty much going to have to now. Yes, indeed, you will. Yeah, come and join. The regular site has all the articles and stuff. Come and join the community. You don't have to post or anything. You can lurk over there too. Hit the like button or whatever. We don't force anybody to talk, but it's cool to have you on board. On board with us. So, Christine. Now, what was it about Christine? Christine is supposed to be a 58 Plymouth Fury. Now, they had in 1983 a radio advertisement that the broadcaster says she's a 57 Fury, and then they say during the movie there was also the Belvedere and the Savoy was in the movie too, because they look so much alike. So I don't know exactly which one this is supposed to be. A 58, I guess a 57, because that's what they're saying. Who's read the book? You ever read the book, Christine, Ma? You ever read the book, Christine? I don't know which. It's either 57 or 58 Fury she's supposed to be. Lurk. Yeah, lurk around. Why not? Yeah. Yeah, the car. I saw the movie too. I'm gonna 3D print up some poopy to put on her dashboard. The mask I used for the one show, blast mask. I had no problems with the mask. I think I read that already. 57. Okay, according to the books, 57 Fury, but they used different cars in the movie. So one article where a guy found the 58 Fury. I feel it's 58 in the book. Yeah, as well as I was just reading before I got on here that The film calls it a 58 Plymouth Fury. The radio announcement, the radio advertisement calls it a 57 Fury. And then they used the Fury plus Plymouth Belvedere and Savoy in the movie too. So looks like a whole bunch of stuff was moved in the movie. Looking in the book now. Yay! Shane is taking a look in the book. So, actually, you got the picture of Christine up front, and then on the side shows, you know, her engine, the underneath, the tail, the decals, her wheels, inside over there, and then in the back it shows what's in the kit, round 2, and on the side is just a cover photo, and then a picture of the completed car over here. We let it spin around. Christine was the first Stephen King book I read. Working grave in a full service gas station. Mom, yeah, I'm sure it did. 58 would be great. I was born in 58. I was born in 72. If Shane comes back after looking in the book and I miss it, let me know. It was the producers can get. Yesterday the Popeye guy had a 40 caddy. Nice. All right, let's take a look through. This is, by the way, this is a 1/25th scale model, I think. Yes, 1/25th scale. I'm gonna grab the paperwork out of her. Quote from the slipcover: "The dark force in Stephen King's new novel, 58 Plymouth." Okay, so it's supposed to be a 58 Plymouth Fury. There we go. Thank you, Shane. I appreciate it. So this is the directions to it. Important before you paint. Gives you some warnings and stuff. And then let's see, how does it? It's gonna be, actually it's not too bad. It's gonna be a flip where you don't have to pull the whole thing out. So it'll start with the engine, then go into the tires and wheels, then into the interior as it usually does. And this I don't mind that it flips over like a book. And then it'll go into the pipes, going into the engine. Place a small amount of cement here so your wheels aren't spinning. Then you got the tub over here, glass, the underneath. Then it goes into the radiator, the hood, the windshield wipers, the side view mirrors, rear bumper. Then it goes through the whole front assembly over here. I've always seen everybody make Christine as a very nice car. I haven't seen anybody do it as a beat up car yet, or I've missed it if they haven't. Just be careful when you build a Kenny, you might find the headlights shine brighter for you. This is true. And then it tells you what tools you need, and then it'll go into the paint colors. And there's a whole bunch: black, flat black, semi-gloss black, white, flat white, silver, chrome, bright silver, aluminum, steel, brass, gold, amber. Transparent amber, red, transparent red, orange, yellow, tan, brown, light blue, medium blue, dark blue, transparent blue, light green, dark green, gray, purple, pink. Body color. I guess whatever body color you want it to be. Semi-gloss, gloss, and metallic. Those are what you should paint them, or if you want to paint them. Let me see. Yeah, so okay, the fold out isn't that bad. Now, let's look at the decals that they gave us. Of course, she's never beat up. She heals. No, but nobody's ever built her before she was all spiffy. She was looking a little raggedy there. I always see everybody build her up. Did you get all those colors? There will be a quiz. Indeed, there will be, and I'll read it faster next time. So they got the decals in here. Now, it's pretty cool that they give you the logo, Christine, but those aren't going on the car. I guess if you build a base, you can use them for the base. Then you got the dashboard cluster over here. I don't even know if that's correct. Pledging my love, Arnie is mine, pledging my love, whatever's X'd out over there. And then you got some more Christine. Got California license plates, CQB 241. You got 3 of those. Christine, she's a killer. So pretty much the only decals I would be using on here is the dashboard, instrumentation cluster, and the California license plates. In California, is there front and back license plate like New York, or do you have to have only one? September 67th, myself, Richard. Okay. January 58. I'm August of 72. So yeah, it's interesting that they gave you these. Oh, those are all instrument clusters too in there. So I guess if you don't want to build it up as Christine, you can build it up a different way if you're scared of her. But I do want to light it up. Does anyone here in the club make custom model car decals and or phony car decals? I don't think Dana, I don't know if Dana's watching right now, but she makes awesome decals. I don't know if anybody else in here makes decals though. Yeah, perhaps, but I feel like Christine before she yelled. Oh boy. All right, so let's start taking a look at the packages over here. We're gonna have fun with the chrome. Actually born after the film, January 85. It's Dana Magic with a K at gmail.com. I don't know how often she checks her email, so if you see her on Facebook, I'd catch her there. Alright, so we have the nice chromed up parts. Overly chromed up parts. They're really nice and shiny. You got the instrumentation cluster here, which is kind of weak. And the grill, the bumpers, the windshield wipers. Windshield wipers are even chrome. So you know what's going to happen with all of this. All of this chrome is going to go into the super clean and come off. And I already know what color's under there. It's going to be the red under there. It's actually bubbling up on the sides here and bubbled up. So this is all going to take a bath, and then most likely what I'll do to rechrome it is where's my pen? There it is. I'll be using this, the Molito liquid chrome. I gotta get a refill for this stuff, and that's what I'll chrome it out with. Chrome it with that stuff. I mean, the chrome's not that bad, but if it's bubbling up on the sides and stuff, it just doesn't bode well. And see, even like you got mold lines on here, you can't eat. If I'm gonna get rid of those, the chrome's gonna come off anyhow, so they'd have to be re-chromed. No big deal. I'm trying to see, can I see through? Oh yeah, okay, there's holes in there. There's holes in there where we could probably put the lighting and get that sucker lit up. Dun, dun, dun. So that's the chrome. That's the chrome on her. I was gonna say, did my wife come out? Are you going back out? No. Hey, Jamie. Let me get this. If I miss anything anybody says, it's because I'm looking down, and just type it again in a little while. And hopefully I get you, find you. Up next is the glass. The glass is pretty clear. It's got a nice shape to it, so that'll fit in the back nicely. Got the side windows. I guess you can cut these if you want them. Don't want them all the way up, or have some down, you know, carefully take those apart. I would definitely dip these in future to make them that much clearer. And these I would cut, definitely cutting these suckers a little higher and then filing this down. I don't want to snip them and get the stress points in the clear, but they did a nice job on the clear. The clear is looking pretty good. Interesting note about Christine: Stephen King wrote the book, but John Carpenter made the movie. John Carpenter. That's where I know John Carpenter from. So they did a nice job on the glass. Glass is looking good. The rest of the model is all molded in red. Now I'm not a big car guy, Not a big car guy builder. I'm gonna save the body. Let's open up the tires. Hey, LTC is here. What's going on, sir? All right, I'm gonna mess yours up. Spid IQ 8. Is that? I'm just gonna go with the Spid part. Welcome. Glad to have you with us. So you got the full rubber tires, which I like. There's no seam line down the middle. It's got nice tread on it. And if let me see, put my big head here. Looking to see, it does have some sort of writing on there. I just can't see what it is. This side doesn't have writing on it. I still can't even make it out. Ah, BF Goodrich. That's what's on there. BF Goodrich is on the tires. Spiddy. Okay, there we go. Spiddy Q8. Can I just email her about decals? If you talk to her, tell her. Help this old man. I will. I will. But the tires are nice. Tires are nice. You'll pop it in from one side, and they'll look good. They actually have BF Goodrich on them, so I like that there's no mold line down the middle. Otherwise, they did a nice job on the tires here. Tires look good. We got new people here. That's always a good thing. I like seeing new people. Hey, what's going on, Omar? You may get some emails, buddy. All right, there's 3 packages to the kit itself. One contains the main body, and the others contain the parts, and we'll see what parts we got going on in here. Fresh meat. Don't scare them off. They're good people. All right, knocking down everything. Knocking down everything. The first package has 1, 2, 3, 4 pieces in here. If I don't, oh my God, if I don't break it. That I am going to say is probably the white walls to the tires. Probably molded white walls. I didn't look at the directions. But if I had a guess as to what it is, it would be molded white walls. Let's see. Yeah, I would say those fit in there. They'd be molded on white walls. This way you don't have to worry about painting them up. Still going to paint them white. Still going to paint them white. What you giggling at, boy? Huh, Kenny?
Yeah.
You giggling at me?
No.
Why? Ah. Alrighty. So next up, you got your mufflers and pipes over here. Got your column shifter, steering wheel. Got leaf springs, which aren't very leafy. There's only 1, 2. Oh, it's low, so you don't want a bunch of leaf springs on. 1, 2, 3, 4 leaves. No clue. That might be radiator cap or something like that over there, and a couple other pieces for the engine. Covers. Not quite sure what that is, but that has a little piece over there. Again, I would cut that more close to the 23 and then sand that down. This way I'm not breaking it. And I'd cut this big piece off, because if you try to cut on the curve there, I am going to totally screw that thing up. So I'll cut out over this way, sand it down, and get rid of that. Let me know if it was great too, but the book excellent. Books are always better. Definitely books are always better. I like books better. So then you got the next package. You got the bumpers. You got the seats. You got the old speakers in the back. The side doors with the hand cranks. As me and my friends like to call them, power windows. Those are really power windows because you're using your hand to crank it. The seats got nice design in there too, so they should paint up nicely. I'm assuming this would probably have black flooring in it. So get black flock and flock up the floor. Flocken, fluken. Who has built this kit? Mark will do. And then the next part in that package is almost looks like the whole engine, besides the dashboard. Dashboard's right up here. It's got the pedals over here. It always kills me. What the hell is that? Oh, that's just a plug. It always kills me how they put the pedals on car models. It's either like molded into the floor or just hanging out of here, like out of nowhere. Like my feet are really gonna be all the way up there. Then you got the radiator, the block, firewall, oil pan, all that good stuff. Fan is over here. Radiator. So it looks pretty decent. I mean, it won't. I guess it'll look better once it starts going together. And oops, start painting it up. There's really not a lot of flash or anything, and if there is flash, it's in a spot that really doesn't matter. So it's actually, I don't know what the real engine is supposed to look like, but it's a decent representation of an engine. How many people are going to keep the hood up anyhow? You know, I'm sure some people will. I wouldn't. Just slap it down. Avoid building the engine altogether. That's right. You did this too for the Halloween group build, and you did an excellent. You lit yours all up too. That's on the, if you guys check out the site, that's there too. Did a commission last year. Yeah. There's Benny. I know Benny built this one. I remember Benny building this one. That's my go-to car guy right there. If I have any car questions or anything, I go to Benny. Benny's the man for that. See, if Benny was here at the beginning, we wouldn't even have to look it up. Yes, see, all you guys lit her up. You guys did a nice job on it. All right, the second package in here. If you guys haven't seen, Benny's doing the General Lee, and it's coming out most lovely. He's doing a really good job on it. And you got the next package, and then this comes with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 pieces. Oh, okay, I was gonna say, why did it come with 2 of those, but it didn't. The one sprue comes with the front seats or the rear seats, one of the seats, because I did already do seats, not the front seats, because the other one had the panel for the speakers in the back. This reminds me of kind of like my dad's old '76 Malibu, except the handrest was here and you'd flip it up and you'd be able to sit like 10 of us across the front. So you got the seats again. They did the nice trim on it. It's always hard to see red on camera. Fancy doing my time machine, Kenny? No, that's okay. That's okay. Then you got the frame over here. Plymouth Belvedere, Daimler Chrysler, 2005. That's what's stamped on here. That'll come off. This will come off over here too. So that's your frame. Nothing special. Just got the frame there. I'm trying to get to the smaller pieces. You got her hood. There's really no flash on here. It's not a bad kit at all. Like I said, I'm not a car guy, so whoa, who's making? Hey, you got horns over here. Got some horns. Oh yeah, Benny just made the horns too. Speaking of horns, this is the 58, but the Fury was first sold in 56. See, there's Benny. Benny's pulling out the car knowledge. That's why I like listening to Benny. If I need to learn about cars, I gotta go to Benny, because I was never, I like cars because they're pretty, but I was never, you know, like super into what engine's in there, or, you know, what make, model, and stuff. I can name a few, but those would be obvious ones. Then you got more engine parts, and I know that's for the tires. Don't know what that thing is. You guys can help me out on that one. And these are going to go into the axle, I'm sure, to keep them. I'm surprised they don't make it where the wheels can spin. I don't know why. I don't know why they make them like that. And then you got a couple tiny parts for the engine over here, manifold and stuff like that. Ooh. She had rear leaf springs and front shocks. Is that right, Benny? Front shocks and rear leaf springs? Because I seen the leaf springs. And then I guess they didn't. Did they have struts back then, or did they not have struts back then? Is a strut like a newer type thing? I really don't know. Then you got your axles, and Christine had those side pipes. They look like side pipes. Maybe they're not. I don't know what those are either. Like I said, I'm not a car guy. Why do they look like pipes? They got holes in them like pipes. I'm waiting. Torsion bars on the front. Okay. Duals out the back. Alrighty. Thank you, Benny. Benny is a great help to me. I should have had him doing this one. I hate looking, because I'm looking at the screen. I hate looking at the red on the screen. It just looks so horrible. Man, look at the big hole in there. Left it empty. Not to waste any plastic. It's actually a nice looking kit. It's a pretty car too. Driving again. And the last thing is the body of the car. The last thing is the body of Christine. Christine's got a mighty fine body. And there's two pieces. There's two pieces in here. They smashed this all in here. So you got a big piece of flash there, injector pin mark, injector pin mark, injector pin mark, all in there. So if you wanted to get rid of those, really don't think you're going to see them looking in, but you could just flatten them out and black flock it. And look at the old floor mats in there. I remember that. That's actually pretty much similar to the floor mat my dad had in his car. And you got the bottom, the gas tank, and everything under there. So it's looking pretty darn good. Then if you look inside, you got the ceiling. You got your visors over here, and then they put a whole bunch of stuff on the inside. Columbia Pictures in 3 different languages, all rights reserved, made in China, yada yada yada. Then you got a gas cap on the side. You got the nice stripes down here. Yeah, definitely gonna sand that out. If you can see the words coming through there. I'm gonna get rid of that. Got your door handles. Trying to read what it says on the side. Now it says Belvedere on the side. So in the movie, this was supposed to be a Fury. So the Belvedere shouldn't be on there, and that should be taken off, I'm assuming. Damn phone's dying. Charge, so out of here for now. Kenny Luckins joining us. All right. Hopefully we see you over at the site. Hopefully we see you there. And then you can check out all those model kits that are for sale. At least the stuff is hidden. Yeah, a lot of the stuff on here is hidden. So, Benny, if I were to do this, it was supposed to be 57 or 58 Fury in the movie. Did you take off the Belvedere and put a different name on there, or just left the Belvedere name that was on here? A little black mark in there. Got nice creases in the doors where the doors handles are and stuff. Got a little piece of flash there, which I don't want to mess with and push because I'm going to break something. So it actually looks nice. I like this kit. I like this model. No Red Furies in 58. Left it on. Okay. So we'll make our Christine. We'll make our Christine the way we want to make it. That locks in there like that. That locks in there like that. It sits there nicely. That's a nice looking car. Definitely is. I miss my dad's 76 Malibu Classic. That was my first car. I love that car. Thing was a freaking tank. So that is Christine. Christine is a nice looking car. I might have to look at pictures of it and stuff and see, because I know before she was all prettied up and stuff like this, that she was pretty much a wreck. And I have never seen anybody make a wreck out of the kit. It's always been pretty Christine. The pretty girl, not the ugly girl. I'll make her ugly and she'll come to life and kill me. Movie car didn't have it. Okay. Hey, did I actually get that to fit in the box right? It's my lucky day. Well, half lucky day. Half lucky day, because I did, like I said, I did the taxes. Been asking $300, but for you, I'll do $250. For you, I'll do $250. So that's that. Yes. Next week, we're going to take a look at this little guy here. And that's going to be the child from NY3D Creations. I'm going to put that down over there, that over here. So if I get something in new for next week to vote on, we'll vote on that, because we're really not going to do old kits again and again and again. Kenny wins the box game. Not going to be. Of the many cars used to fill the movie, I think it's Belvedere's. How long you been on, John? What the heck is that? I got scared. I got pinched by some. My brother's first car was 67 Firebird. Yeah, I wish I still had my 76 Malibu. That was my dad's car. I took it. It was an awesome car. Not working. I don't know what to tell you, but maybe Streamlabs doesn't cross the border or something. I have no idea why Streamlabs is not working for you. Let me see something. Loyalty. John, I know you're here all the time, so not that John. You gave me the wrong John. John Paul. Yeah, I see you back here. I see you adding up points and hours. Your hours are up, so I don't know why it's not showing you in the front. Settings enabled. On subscription, save settings. Don't know why it does not like you at all. Not good. User management. I'm trying to see if there's anything I can do back here to. I don't know. I'll have to look into it again and email them again. They're not really going to do much for me, though. Streamlabs can't calculate the exchange rate. 76 Pontiac Le Mans, nice. 69 Imperial. Yeah, everybody loves that first car. My first American spec car was a 78 Datsun B210. I remember we messed up my dad's speedometer. I don't know how we messed it up, but instead of sitting on 0, it would sit like 10 miles an hour below 0. So when you were doing 0, you were doing 10. The fun we had. Thank God there were no speed cameras or anything in the city back then. So yeah, so Christine is that. Hopefully we get some more stuff for next Wednesday, unboxing wise. 76 Torino. Good deal. Come over if you're interested in any of Omar's thingies kits. Couldn't think of what they were. Like I said, maybe we'll do that on Wednesday nights if people have kits to sell. I can't do everybody. 74 Monte Carlo, that's nice. I can't do everybody's in one night, but we can do, you know, Wednesday, Saturday, whatever we're gonna do. Put people's stuff up for sale. But if you're gonna buy something from somebody, make sure you have a PayPal. You pay right away, and whoever's selling, make sure you ship promptly. Don't make anybody wait, especially if they paid up. I know we all have stuff to do, but if we're exchanging money and all that other stuff, make sure that the money's exchanged, the product's out, and everybody's happy. I exclude myself from any deals. That's between whoever's making the deal. I'm just trying to help out, showing you the kits. All deals are between the two parties, not myself and the parties. So leave me out of it. Kenny's Wednesday night auction. I was thinking about that. We'll do auctions. 77 Pinto wagon. Yeah, I had, trying to think. I had, my first car was a 76 Malibu Classic. Then I had an 86 Grand Am. After the 86 Grand Am, I had a 93 Ford Ranger pickup. Then I had a 92 the 19 Jeep. Found the LED fire light bulb and runs 3 volts. I'm doing another. I seen you posted. If that's the one you posted up on the community, Philip, that's gonna look pretty cool. I like those. Yeah, I'd never find my. I would never find mine. So I don't think there's a kit of whatchamacallit, 76 Malibu Classic out there. Boo. Come over to the site, join up, hang out. If you're interested in any of those kits, we have a specific group there for sale. And then if anybody's looking to sell stuff, we can help you out too. Yeah, tonight's garbage night and recycle night, so I got to get those out and get stuff done and all that other good stuff. So guys, I thank you for stopping by. And if you didn't see, we have Chippy. If you look in the description below, there's the place you can get the Chippy shirts, I'm pretty sure. If not, come over to the site and you'll see them all over there, the link over there. So we shall see you guys on the site, and definitely we'll see you Saturday, because I should have my paints and we'll take a look at that paint set. Take it easy, everybody. Have a good night, and bye-bye.